Good morning, and happy full moon to you all. So today I'm going to do a full moon reading. Let's see what the collective need to look at in the full moon today. Let me just have a look and see what what does it say? So it says that we need to say today over and over, I surrender to the divine. Because we are releasing, it is the full moon, so we are releasing the things that do not serve us, and they are saying, I surrender to the divine. I surrender to the divine. Oh, we get romance. Let's see what we get going with this romance and these scales, this balance. What do we need to know about this full moon, please? Full moon. I'm hearing that today is not the day. I'm sure someone just turned. Today is not the day for bold statements when it comes to love. Yeah. There's something in your romantic relationships or your family. So it's someone. There we go. I knew there was one that had turned over. There's something in your family dynamic or your personal relationships where you need to hold back for now on saying too much, okay, or trying to push a conversation. It says nothing is set in stone, all right? It feels like you need to hold back through this full moon. There's work that either needs to be done on you or there's work that needs to be done on someone else. This is all going on probably in the background. You might not even realize it's happening. But you need to be holding back. Look, balance practicality with your spirituality and don't let your past hold you back. So I think what's going on here is, look, a new start is coming. The energy is gaining momentum. Right, okay, win-win outcome. So what you are wanting in this situation, for some of you it is about family. It's not just about a romantic relationship, this. Take it how it resonates. But it's, you know, it's one of them where in the past you haven't stayed balanced, I don't think, through a full moon. So once things start coming up, you're like blah, 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 blah. You may have already been doing this up until the full moon, but they're saying, actually, please stop. Stop and think. Be more balanced, be more spiritual, be more practical, bring it all in together. Don't just blurt it out. Some of that I do, blurt it out. Don't just blurt it out. I hold it in and then blurt it out. And this is saying don't do that. It's saying the conclusion is going to come to a head. You know, it's saying conclusions are within reach, a personal issue reaches resolution. And that's because you're going to hold back and you're going to wait. Can you see how they're putting up this barrier here where they're holding you back? And that's what you need to do. You hold it back. If you don't, can you see how there's a crab on here? So if I put it in that light there, there's a crab there. That crab is going to bite your butt, I think, if you open your mouth. Okay, we also have this one here, look. We've got a sting in the tail from the scorpion there as well. But he's saying don't let your past hold you back. Whatever's coming up for you, work on it, deal with it, and then move it on. Because I do feel like it's nothing to do with the person, really. It's your issue, it's your problem. And you're not allowing time for you to process things. You're just blurting it out. You're just saying it. And Spirit are asking you now to, look down, look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture for a change instead of just blurting it out or saying what you feel or responding from a wounded perspective. All right, look at the bigger picture. You know, why are you feeling like this? Why are you feeling so irritated? Why are you suddenly wanting to project? Because that's how I feel. Like I want, my mouth's like blah, 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 blah. I'm holding back the words because I'm feeling like I really want to project something, and it's not the time to do it. Okay, you do get a new start is coming, so there is going to be changes with this. Okay, and they're also talking about that it's a fear for you to not, it's a fear for you to make the change, it's a fear for you to do something different. But what you've got to remember, if you keep doing the same things over and over again, you'll just get the same results, and that's why they're asking you to make a change this time. You know, sort this out, release it. Sort it out and release it as you go along. Look, right, reflect on your priorities. reflect on what it is you need to be doing and saying and being and feeling, and, you know, take some responsibilities. Speak your world into being. So if you're struggling, you know, start saying to yourself, I surrender to the divine, I surrender to the divine, I surrender to the divine, I surrender to this situation, I surrender to this feeling, I surrender to this moment, you know, surrender, 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 surrender to whatever's happening to you, because you're not, you're going to end up projecting before you've dealt with the issue and realise that the issue is an internal issue. It's not an external. And I think you're going to put it onto somebody else. And I feel like they're not going to want to take the blame this time or take this on the chin, because they're going to be like, actually, I'm reflecting this back onto you. We also make some time for self-love. So take yourself away from the situation. Take a breather and focus on the positive. So focus on the fact that the full moon is here and it will go. These feelings that are rising, they will rise, and as soon as the energies start to disappear, it will dissipate. It will start to disappear. It will get easier. It'll get calmer, okay? And it will pass. It will move on, and then you'll be able to work on it properly. So they're really asking you this time to get the outcome. Look, talk less, feel more. And that's what I'm saying. Talk less. Thank you for that, Spirit. Talk less, feel more. You need to feel through this. You need to work out why this happens. For some of you, this happens every time there's a full moon coming up, or most of the time when a full moon comes up. And what you've got to look at is, why does this feeling trigger me every single time? And why do I react instead of working on the situation every single time? Okay, because it's something that's coming up and coming up and coming up, and you need to talk less and feel more. For some people, when they get scared of their emotions coming up, they tend to start projecting onto somebody else, because that's easier than having to look at themselves. And this is saying it's you. It's you that's got the problem. It's you that's got the issue. It's you that needs to work on this. It's you that needs to deal with this through this full moon, so that you can get out the other side unscathed, and so can the other person that's involved, or so that you can have that new romantic cycle that you're looking for. Okay, because without these changes, you're not going to make a difference. You're not going to make a change. And it does say, look, a win-win outcome is here. But actually, also, we get the scales twice. So what did I say to you? It's about balance. Getting through this is about balance. And you do have a new start coming in love, or a new start coming in the situation that you found yourself in. But you need to do something different to allow it to come to fruition. Because at the moment, like this card says, nothing is set in stone when it comes to this relationship. Okay? And that could be a relationship with yourself as well. Right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Happy full moon.